Hi Stampers, this is Dawn and today we're going to make this beautiful box. I actually made two, a black and a gold one, but we're going to make a So Saffron one. And the focus is a highlighted project from our Stampin' Anonymous Tutorials, which these are the tutorials. They're handwritten, they got lots of photographs, but we give these to our customers for their online order with Stampin' Up. So when you place an order, you'll get the link for the 6 tutorials for the month of February, and every month they change the 6 tutorials. But this month we started something brand new and we're so excited about it. So we're picking one project out of the 6 that are listed for the month of February. That's going to be our focus project for the month. So out of the projects that are listed here, I just took the box and I recreated it in a different way. So the idea is that it would be fun to have the 6 of us either do a Facebook Live or another video on YouTube showing you a different way to use the tutorial. So it's not only the way that it's in the tutorial, but you can see 6 other ways to make this box. Even though the box is the same, it's just the decorating of it. And I'm going to use the Honeybee bundle today along with the Golden Honey designer paper. Isn't it beautiful? So this is the way the box opens up. I was going to make the basic black one with you today, but I thought it wouldn't show up very good on camera. So then I thought I would make the gold foil one with you today, but then that kind of makes the camera kind of wonky. So we're going with the So Saffron. So if you have any questions about the Stampin' Anonymous Tutorials, you can leave me a message down in the description box, or you can go to my blog. You can place an order online, get them for free for me, or you can purchase the past Stampin' Anonymous Tutorials. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and cut out some of the pieces that we're layering on top of our box today. So I went ahead and did that, and I'll show you exactly what I did for that. And then this piece of So Saffron is cut at 5.5 by 11, and we're going to score and cut this together. So let me describe what I did here for this frame. So I took the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I used these 3 sizes right here. Let me show you. So I took the large one here and cut that frame out. Okay, and then I took a piece of vellum. Let me get that piece out of here so you can see it. This piece is the middle size that I cut out with the vellum cardstock. So those are the rectangle scallops that I used from the Stitch So Sweetly. So these are how the dies go on. So I guess it would be the 2, 3, and 4 size. So this would be, let me just turn it upside down so you can see it better. So that one's for the vellum. And then this one is for the designer paper, the Golden Honey. And this one cuts the window out of this frame for the vellum to peek through. So those 3 sizes. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay? All right, so I went ahead and did that. And then with the bee set, let me show you those dies. So this is the Honeybee stamp set. We're going to use this greeting here, Celebrate Every Moment. And this is also available in a bundle with the detailed bee dies. And what I did is I cut out the bee, this cute little bee on this designer paper, right? The specialty designer paper that's free during celebration. And I just used the bee die and I cut the bees out. So that's how I got these ready to go to decorate the front of our cute little box. And I just cut out 3 of them, but the designer paper you get 12 by 12 piece. So you can get a lot of bees out of that. And then I took this honeycomb and I ran that through the gold foil sheet, and that's what I got there. So I'm going to punch all those little octagons out with you. All right, so first we're going to go ahead and stamp. Let's stamp our greeting first. Get that out of the way. So I'm going to use the Memento ink. Okay, and then I'm just going to hand cut that out, and then I'm going to layer it onto a piece of the gold foil sheet. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, now let's grab our Simply Scored. We're going to score for our box. So let me grab the So Saffron and the Simply Scored. Okay, so we're going to score on the 11-inch side. Yep, 11-inch side across the top. And we're going to score at 1.5, 5 1/4, 6 3/4, and 10.5. Then we're going to turn on the 5.5-inch side across the top. We're going to score on both sides at 1.5. So 1.5, turn it, and 1.5. Okay, so let's move our Simply Scored. All right, so now on the end with the 1/2 inch score line, we're going to remove these two outside panels right here. Okay, then we're going to cut on our score lines here and these 3 sections on each side. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so then on this end here with the 1/2 inch, we're going to angle cut this so the box closes a little bit better. Okay, all right, now let me grab my bone folder. We're gonna go ahead and fold all our score lines. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do some angle cutting on these 4 tabs. Okay, so our box should look like this now. Now we're going to go ahead and put adhesive on these 4 tabs right here. And I'm going to use the tearing tape. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the backing of our tearing tape and get ready to assemble the box. Okay, so now this is going to be considered the top of our box with this 1/2 inch. This is going to be the front closure. So on this bottom section here, I'm going to go ahead and use the 1/2 inch circle punch, and I'm going to punch maybe 1/3 of the circle so it makes like a little finger hole to pull open the box. Right about there, looks good. Okay, so then we're just going to go ahead and assemble our box, bringing up the sides. Remember, we're assembling the tabs to the bottom section of our box. And they're getting tucked inside, just like that. Okay, so then to close your box, you're going to pinch in your side panels here, and your little tab in the front, the 1/2 inch, should slide right inside, and it's a really snug fit, which is really nice. And that's your cute little box. All right, now we're going to go ahead and decorate it. So let's get our little pieces here. I'm going to color in the bees. I'm going to use actually 2 bees today. I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends. I'm going to use the Daffodil Delight in the dark, and I'm just going to color the stripes on the bee. Okay, and I'm going to pop the bees and then also the greeting up on dimensionals, and I'm going to use the black dimensionals. I'm going to use the black dimensionals, and this is a combo pack, so you're going to get 2 sheets of the full-size dimensionals, and then you'll get 2 sheets of the mini-size dimensionals. So I'm going to put 2 mini-size dimensionals, 1 on each of the bees. And then I'm going to take the full-size dimensional and put it on the back of our greeting. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and layer our frame and our vellum together. So I'm just going to go ahead and use some snail for that. Okay, we're going to put this onto the front of our box. And then our little beehive, or our little honeycomb, whatever this is. These, when you cut this out with the die, it's going to just automatically want to separate the little pieces, but we're going to reuse some of them on our designer paper right here. So I definitely want to use the little outline image. So let me grab my silicone craft sheet. We're going to put some adhesive on that. So I'm going to use my silicone craft sheet, and I'm going to apply some snail to the back of my honeycomb here, but it's so thin that I don't want the adhesive to stick to my grid paper or my table. So I'm using my silicone craft sheet because adhesive can't stick to that. So I'm just going to barely touch the honeycomb backing with the snail. You could also probably use the liquid glue, but this works just fine. Plus I'm building up around this section. Okay, so we're going to put our honeycomb here right along the inside of our layer of our box. And then I'm going to take those dimensionals again, the little mini dimensionals, and I'm going to grab 4 of those and put them on each of the corners of the designer paper. So we're going to put one here. Okay, so pretty, all that gold. Okay, so then we're going to take one of our bees, and I'm going to put him right up here. Then our greeting. Put this right over here to the left. And then put our other bee down on the right side. Like this. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so you can see the 3 different types of boxes. So this one is using the So Saffron, and there's your little finger hole there. You can lift it up. And this holds quite a bit of candy. I should have brought some over here to show you how big the box is. But this is the So Saffron, and then this one is using the gold foil sheet, and then this one is using the basic black. So pretty. So I hope you enjoyed one of our focus projects this month. And next month it'll be somebody different and a different project. If you have any questions about the Stampin' Anonymous tutorials or about the project, just leave your questions down below. And then also I have all the items listed below. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.